Okay, this is the FILMIC Pro app. It's probably the most professional application for smartphones. It runs across Android and Apple iOS devices. Here you can see the interface, and you have a square and a circle. Now the square is used for focus and the circle for exposure. First thing we're going to look at is the settings. Resolution recommendation is HD 1080p and 16:9. Then move on to the frame rate, and I tend to accept the default there, which is 30 frames per second. Now the next check I have is on camera. My camera happens to have 3 lenses, and I always select the wide lens. Back to the interface, and I'm going to show you exposure. The circle determines the exposure. If you put it on something dark, the rest of the image will be brighter. If you put it on something brighter, it will darken the image. To set focus, you simply tap and hold the square down. Hold it over whatever you want it to focus on. So now put it on the little Volkswagen truck. In the meantime, I'm moving around with the circle to adjust the exposure by moving it to light and dark. Pretty simple and easy to use. You can see the change the circle has there with the overall brightness of the image. If you want to change the focus, you simply drag the square to the object that you want to focus on. So on the green man, in focus, and then back to the van, in focus. Over to the little red fellow in the corner. I think you get the picture now. Green man. Back to the front of the van. Going manual has quite a bit of power, and you can easily access exposure and focus functions by tapping the button next to the A. So on the left, we've got the exposure bar. Can make it dark, make it lighter. And on the right, we can adjust the focus. Once you set the focus, it stays, it doesn't look for focus again. There's a lot of benefits by manually focusing. It stops your phone seeking out other items that may pass through the scene. So all pretty powerful stuff, but I guess that is slightly more advanced. You can bring it back to automatic by just tapping on the square or the circle. It's very much up to the individual how they want to use this app. It's hugely powerful. On this video only just touches the surface. I think it required quite a bit of study and effort and practice to become really good at it, but I think it could be really well worth the effort.